Actress Deepika Padukone, who will be seen in the role of a warrior princess Mastani in upcoming film Bajirao Mastani, says playing the role was very tough and challenging for her. Catch Deepika Padukone talking about her character and some other behind-the-scenes stuff from her film exclusively here.
I think in the way that men are built, I think men find it easier to go to war, whether it's the climate conditions, whether it's how heavy the swords are or whatever talwar that one is using. I sometimes wonder how she did it. It was physically draining. It was so exhausting. On one hand, you're trying to balance being on a horse, and on the other hand, you're like trying to kill people. It's very, very exhausting. So I don't know how she went to war so many times and did it so, fearlessly. And she was a part of the troop. She was a part of Bajirao's army. So she was obviously as powerful as or more than the men. मुझे लगता है कि काफ़ी similarities हैं वैसे. Not just me as Deepika or not just me as an actor, but I think हर एक औरत के अंदर कहीं ना कहीं एक मस्तानी है. ये पहले भी मैंने कहा है. Because हर एक लड़की या हर एक औरत मल्टीटास्क करती ही है और हर औरत के अंदर ये सब qualities हैं. Like I mentioned, she's a warrior, she's a nurturer, she's a lover, she's a mother. So I think जो भी qualities मस्तानी में हैं, I think हर एक औरत के अंदर हैं, and I think that not just me, but I think every woman, after watching the film, I think every woman will identify with this character. Yes, the period is different, but if you talk about the soul of her as a woman and what women today are, I think it's exactly the same. बिरजू महाराज जी के साथ मैं गाना कर रही थी.
कौन सा? जब
it'll release soon. It's called मोहे रंग दो लाल, and कथक के ऊपर बेस्ड है ये गाना. और तब मुझे लगा जब मैं रिहर्सल्स के लिए जाती थी और आई थिंक इट वाज वन डे बिफोर द सॉन्ग इट वाज वन डे बिफोर वी वर गोइंग टू स्टार्ट शूटिंग, and I felt like I couldn't do it. So I hope that when you see the song, I hope when you see it in the film, I hope you like it. But it's something that I've worked very, very hard because I'm not a Kathak dancer. My base is Bharatnatyam. So to change my base style from Bharatnatyam to Kathak to the level that Birju Maharaj ji teaches you, or what I think what Sanjay ji's expectation was from me, it was very, very difficult. So I think that was the only point in the film where I felt like giving up, and I felt like I couldn't do it.
Directed by Sanjay Leela Bhansali, Bajirao Mastani is a love story of Maratha warrior Peshwa Bajirao I and his second wife Mastani, played by Ranveer Singh and Deepika in the film respectively. And during an interaction when Deepika was asked if she really believes in love story and will she also sacrifice for her love just like her character Mastani did for Bajirao, to that this is what she said.
You also spoke about the intense love story that Bajirao shares with Mastani. Also the point where Mastani is ready to sacrifice everything for Bajirao. Yeah. Do you think such love stories exist in today's times as well?
Yes. They definitely do.
Has it ever happened with you?
I don't know. I don't think that you can compare one love story to another love story. Do I believe in love stories in the way that we show in the movies? Of course I do. I think every woman at least is very, very romantic at heart in that sense.
But if at all there comes a point where you have to sacrifice everything for your lover, would you do it?
I don't know. I think it would be unfair to say just yes or just say no. I think it depends on the situation at that point. I think there's so many various factors that come into everything that you do. For example, I could also say that if the man truly, truly loves me, then he can also, look at my happiness and allow me to do what I want to do. So I think it's not a one sort of yes or no sort of question. I think there's a lot of factors that come.
The film is set to release December 18. It also stars Priyanka Chopra as Baji Rao's first wife Kashibai.